And we're live once again. A Baldur's Gate 3. The chat chooses. I saw John dropped a message a little bit ago. Hey, good morning, and a good morning to you as well. I've been doing some playing on my own, not on our chat character, of course. So I need to make sure these options are off, of course. And let's load up our Elzion. So where we left off, we escaped the Nautiloid. We found Shadowheart. Or I should say, last time we created our character for 2 hours. Escaped the Nautiloid. We found Shadowheart near this door, potentially going to like a crypt or something of that nature, and said, hey, it's better we team up. So got some other things to take a look at. A loot. I mean, we're not a bard, but we can sell that. Okay.
Please.
Alright, so let's do this. Camp supplies, because we'll need those for when we sleep. Take our long rest. Need to be able to eat. Eat and drink. Alright, so nothing going on there. There is a alchemy ingredient here. There's another one over here. Another ingredient, I should say. Alright, so. And another one here. Check out this fisher as well. Supplies. We'll just take those. Alright, otherwise, let's make our way. Just make our way. Make it away. Just right away. Got some more bodies. Here's the ship, or at least part of it. A crashed ship. Gold, always good. Gold, always good. Come over here before we venture through the wreckage of the ship. Another little fisher. Fish. Check our barrel here real quick. Trap disarmed kid. I mean, we're not really a roguish thieving type of character. At least presently, you guys could decide we're gonna change all that. Alright, so we've got in here, there's an intellect devourer here. There's one here, and I believe there's a third one somewhere. I think it comes from up here. There's a little mind flare body that's up here. We just can't see it. But I'd like to get a little extra advantage. Oh, not that.
This calls for careful footwork.
We're gonna crouch. Actually, let's everybody crouch. Shadowheart, I don't want you to give us away currently.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Okay, let's get our Eldritch Blast ready.
No time for mercy.
All right. That one. This one's rushing in. Shadowheart's now part of the battle.
Could be lethal.
I'm gonna use my little bonus action here. Okay. There's the third one I was talking about. Way up there. All right, Shadowheart. Let's get you involved. Want to do some melee? I mean, we can bump ourselves up a little bit. I think let's start off a little melee. Just a touch. I'm gonna use my Hellish Rebuke, thank you. And then we'll Eldritch Blast this one. Get that Dark One's Blessing, a little extra XP. And can't really do much else currently. So I'll stay. Shadowheart, jump in a little bit, see if we can run up and get a bit of that. Miss, that's good. Eldritch Blast. Boom.
Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Ah, they did drop something. Typically, these guys have nothing on them. A Devourer Cerebellum, alchemical ingredient. We'll take that. Let's see if some of these others have anything. Yeah, like I said, they're typically empty. All right. This nobleman, though. Silver locket. Engraved with words for Papa. I'm gonna take a walnut. Rapier will get some more damage for us. Take that. This we will add to our wares, and then of course take the gold. All right.
Anything of use?
Little chest up here. Let's see. Cut your weapon in oil. Receives a -1 penalty to damage. But targets failing a constitution save suffer disadvantage on strength checks and saves. They also receive a -1d4 penalty to melee. That's kind of situational. We at least currently aren't going to really be doing much in the weapon area. Could be a bit more on the spell side, so let's go ahead and send that over to Shadowheart for now. Speed. Gain an extra action, +2 bonus to armor class advantage, and dexterity saving throws, and double your movement speed. When the condition ends, we become lethargic. So I'll take that. I'll take this spike bulb. Basically, you throw it. It's like a shrapnel type grenade. Causes bleeding. So we'll take that. This old chair. There's nothing else here except for this mind flare. There's also a mysterious liquid on the ground as well. Another spike bulb, a potion of healing. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and drink that. Could use a short rest, but since Shadowheart has nothing wrong currently, doesn't need any spell slots, you know, we're just going to hold off on that. So now we got a couple of different ways to go. This way here, and this way here. I'm going to go this way here. Oh, excuse us. Dropping things. Okay, nothing there. Let's check the crate. A little thieves' tools, so basically lockpicks and stuff. Alright, a little bit of murgrass over here. Go ahead and pick that up. As she said, don't mind if I do. Alright, and then this trunk is locked currently. So, we're gonna try to lockpick it.
Don't give me trouble now.
So our dexterity is adding to a bonus. These tools are what you're using, not adding a bonus though. So we just have to get a 5. So we have to roll 2 or higher. Based on last time though, this could be a critical failure of 1. But it's not. Good start. Good start. Okay. Alright, so we got a leather helmet, dexterity throws, or saving throws +1. I'll probably take that. And then, of course, the gold. So we've got our leather helmet. This is what it would look like. But I'm going to hide it. For now. Oh, Shadowheart, though. Give Shadowheart this old floppy hat. So if we go, actually I could just do this, boom, cowboy, cowgirl, shadow heart. There we go. All right, let's keep it moving. You there, come here. I need help. Someone needs help over there. But there is, well, some ingredient over this way. So let's go pick that up. Okay. So we're starting to get more and more alchemy recipes, which is always nice. So we'll now just make our way over here. See who needs help. Astarion.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Harry, I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Okay. So, currently, I don't know if anyone's actually watching. That's the thing about streaming so early. So this isn't really a huge choice other than trying to leave. We can tell them, hey, you kill it yourself. You look capable of, or easily stand back. I'm gonna make the executive decision here. Easily stand back.
There. Can you see it? Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need her alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod?
So we can nod. We're like, yeah, you did. We can shake your head. No, you didn't. Or you can try to headbutt, which is a melee attack. We would get a +2 from our proficiency. So again, if there's anyone here in the chat, feel free, make a choice. But like I said, I don't know if Dr. Matako. Ew. There we go, right away. Headbutt. Okay. We'll do it. So we have to roll for it. We do have proficiency in melee weapons, so we get a +2 to our bonus. So we have to roll a 12 or higher. There is our dice roll that we were looking for from our last time.
You wriggling little... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm, the light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
All right, so now we can either try to do a strength check, which we have no bonus. Grab the knife, arm, and twist. We can use our dexterity, slip free while he's distracted. We can just talk to him, be like, hey, here's what's going on. Or we can be, use our warlock class kind of power and melee attack. So we get a +5 to this and whisper a cantrip to burn his hand. My choice? You say it's my choice? All right. I will choose the warlock melee attack. That's what I'm going for. So we do get a +5. We have to roll a 9 or higher. And we did it. Success. As it's going to say here, there's the success. Continue.
Ah, damn it! I saw into your mind. They took you. Just the same as me. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Skadoosh. So we can basically be nice, apology accepted. I would have done the same. Or, can't blame you. I look forward to seeing yours, your innards. Cut them up. And then glad to see we're all cut up now, or, you better have more to offer than apologies. So we're gonna be a little sassy in general from this. I'm going to go with the slightly meaner. You'd better have more to offer than apologies.
I'm out of wine and flowers, so I hope an introduction will suffice.
Shadowheart disapproves, though, of our choice.
My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Okay. So we can say who we are, or hey, you better watch your back, or we can just tell them everything, or we can just, I'm just gonna go, yeah, nod.
The strong and silent type. All right. Please tell me you at least know something about these worms.
Well, I mean, we know a little bit, not a lot, but we'll divulge a little information. Unfortunately, they'll turn us into mind flayers.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
So someone that can control these things, eh? Control it, we need to be rid of it. You should travel with me. Our odds are better together. Well, I need to get moving. You had better. You can shelter at my camp, or I've wasted enough time here. Farewell. This, I would say, is a slightly more important choice, so again, I leave it up to the chat. I'll say this is just dialogue. This is, hey, come travel with me right now. This is, we can potentially travel together later. Or this, I believe, is just, hey, you're on your own, buddy. So here we go. Dr. Mitako, if you're still there, what are we choosing? Is there strength in numbers? Or is there, we don't like you, get out of here? Or if John, I know you were here earlier, if you're here still, feel free. But if not, I will give another few moments, and then I'll make that decision. Okay. Looks like I'll be making the executive choice here. Say, you should travel with me. Our hearts are better together.
You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right, I accept. Lead on.
As he joins your side, your mind dances with thoughts of a perfect, pretty corpse.
Boom. All right, so now Astarion has joined our party. He is currently a level 1 rogue. So he has opportunity attack, sneak attack, and sneak attack critical hit. But we need to get him leveled up. All right, so at rogue level 2, all he gets are health increases and some cunning actions. So basically, it's a little bonus action that, like, say, shoots an arrow, makes a stabby stab. We can try to hide after it, get a little sneak attack going. Dash, get out of the way. Disengage. Someone's too close to us, we can disengage. no attack of opportunity is provoked, so we can run away successfully, essentially. So not too bad, not too bad. A couple other things about him. His elven weapon training, of course, being an elven character, dark vision, and fey ancestry. So there we go. All right, so currently our party, here we are. I'm carrying all the loot currently. Let's see, I'm going to add that to my wares real quick. Since Astarion is more of a rogue, I'm going to send him the different thieving tools and all of that fun stuff. That will sell, that will sell. These Dark Mind and Slave Mind, I think I'm just gonna send those to camp for now. And then we did pick up the rapier, so we're gonna switch over to that real quick. And I think otherwise we're good. Okay. So we got our party, at least currently. Let's go this way. Venture on into the wreckage of the Mind Flayer ship.
There, a Mind Flayer, and it's hurt.
Oh, there is a Mind Flayer.
Thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Just be careful.
All right, let's come examine.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
Okay. Now, this isn't really important character work, but again, if people have shown up into the chat, feel free to drop in a choice. We can give in to that emotion of compassion. We can say, hey, this isn't right. Step away. Or no, we should be angry. Again, this is the thing that abducted us. Like I said, I'll give it a second, just in case anyone's dropped back in. Okay. I think that's enough seconds. So, I'm gonna say, hey, we should be furious. That makes logical sense.
Yes, you feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
So we can try to do an intelligence check, which we have a -1 from, so would rather not. We're just going to try to take advantage of the lapse and break free.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
And we can close those eyes forever, or you can leave it to die slowly. Let's just take advantage right now. Close those eyes forever. Okay, so we've now been inspired. We gained inspiration, just to show you. So inspiration, character performs an action that's true to their background. They gain experience points and receive inspiration. So inspiration can be spent to re-roll an ability check. And we have to complete background goals to gain more inspiration. So it's a re-roll is really what it is. Can have a maximum of 4 inspiration. If you're at your maximum inspiration, completing background goals only grants experience. So 4 is our maximum. We got to make sure once we get to that 4, at the very least, use one of those. So that way we're continuing to have that inspiration coming in and we get experience. But if we don't, we only get experience. So since we're the haunted one, again, we're a wicked person, or a wicked moment person, or thing that cannot be slain by sword, that it's in our mind. We carry it wherever our adventure takes us. And our inspirational events was we leave the pinned Benrin to burn. We didn't really leave him to burn. I mean, I guess his dead body can burn, but that's what we did. That was our inspirational moment. So we got a skull, some void bulbs. So this, I'm trying to equate it to, I was thinking there was a shooter that had like a grenade and would bring stuff into it. Can't remember, but that's what these do. You throw these out and it can possibly pull in creatures, nearby targets. So say if there's fire on the ground, throw it in there, bring people into the fire. If it's near a hole, a cliff, if you will, if you can hit something. So, very useful. All right, we shall continue on. I'm going to take a look back this way, more into the wreckage. So right now, though, that's our Dark One's Blessing. Little effect, our temporary hit points. All right, another dead mind flare. Potion of speed. I'm gonna send that to Shadowheart. We already got one. And we already got, at the very least, one of each of these. So I'm gonna send those over to Shadowheart as well. Give her a little extra ammunition. This goes back down into where we came in from the beach, way over here in the back. That's where we came in. So we'll just continue up this path here. Ah, there's an ancient sigil circle. And then we got some bodies that are here. Let's check these out. Might be some loot.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Okay, camp supplies. Always nice, we'll take those. A goblin bow. Let's see, Astarion might have... Hello. Might have better use of it. Same stats, but add it to his wares. You can get a little bit more gold. Goblin Scimitar, I don't think any of us are proficient with it, but add it to the wares. Potion of healing. I've got 6. Shadowheart should have 4 or 5. So we'll send that to Astarion for now. Other than that, this goes back over. Here's the dead mind flare that we saw. This will come up to another place. We'll be coming here later. Also, it's blocked by fire. That could hurt us. We could get past it, but for now, we've got this ancient sigil circle.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Let's check it out.
What's going on with that room?
Approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Indeed it does. It's cool what else powers. I too also don't like to live dangerously. Let's touch the sigil. What's the worst that could happen?
A hand? Anyone?
So we can try to do some different things here. So there's fantasize about hacking off the hand. That's very much our dark urge. We can talk. We can slap the hand. We ignore the urge to maim. Grab and pull the hand. We can attune ourselves to the sigil's magic and bid it to quiet down, or it's far too dangerous. This, you know, this is not for us. Again, I don't know if anyone's popped into the chat at this time. If there has, feel free, make a choice. We have 1 through 5, so we can just dream about hacking that hand off, talk, slap the hand, try to pull, calm down the sigil's magic, and then pull, or it's far too dangerous. This is out of our hands. I'm just gonna give a second. Like I said, if anyone's popped into the chat on this early Saturday morning, But it appears no one's popped in yet, so I'm gonna say we're gonna try to calm down and quiet down that sigil. Get a +3 to our roll, so we need to roll a 4 or higher. And we did not. We like to fail our rolls. We love it. We could use our inspiration, but let's see what happens.
The magic around the sigil hisses like a cornered cat. Your only option now is to grab the hand and pull.
All right, well, our disadvantage is we have to use the lowest roll. We have no bonus, so we have to roll a 7 or higher on one of these two. And we did. Or not on one of these two. A 7 or higher on both. That's what I should have said, because it takes the lowest roll. All right, success.
That's it! Go on! Keep pulling! Oh. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this.
Let's see. No need to apologize. That's a very nice way to do it. And introductions. Not wasting time of passing adventures. I certainly hope so. That's more on our darker side. We'll go that way.
Apologies. I didn't exactly memorize my cephalopodian banishment spells last night. Wasn't the best prepared for an attack by squid. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Nautiloid as well.
We could try to fight him, because we don't trust him. Say I was, yes. Let's just get to business. Never mind Nautiloid. What about that? How'd you get stuck in the stone?
I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you? How did you survive the fall?
Well, we clearly took control of this ship, landed it safely, and saved the day. Duh.
That vast burning wreckage behind you somewhat contradicts your story, but here you stand. So who am I to argue? Still, swashbuckling heroics aside, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. Were you not?
That is true. Go on.
The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
So we can basically use our warlock portion here. Patron offers me many gifts, but tadpole extraction is not one of them. I can't cure our parasites. So no.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Okay. I mean, we brought on a Astarian who tried to attack us, so we might as well go to the other end. Someone who is actually looking for our help. Sounds like a plan. Come along.
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved. Or something to that effect. Oh, But before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Okay. So now Gale has joined our party. Got some leveling to do. So let's get to it. Gale is a wizard, if it wasn't obvious. Excuse me. Okay. So first thing we need to do is pick a subclass for Gale. By default, used for evocation, which is kind of the stronger school of magic. Basically, elemental, energy, fire, water, you know, that kind of stuff. There's abjuration, summon wards, banish enemies, nullify magic. Basically, it's more on the kind of defensive side. Bit of that. Necromancy, we all know it, we all love it. As you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we fear no evil, and make lots of friends there. Learning necromancy spells from scrolls only cost you, basically each one have their, all of these are the different schools. If you get a scroll, you can learn a spell. Typically it costs 50 gold to do so, but if it's of your chosen school, 25 instead, and that's for every single one of the schools. But yeah, necromancy. Grim Harvest, once per turn, if you kill a creature with a spell, you regain hit points equal to twice the spell slot level used, thrice if it's a necromancy spell. Undead and constructs are unaffected. And we, of course, gain spells. Conjuration, summoning creatures and objects, as well as displacing them in space. So right now we could create water. Like, hey, water goes there, lightning goes on the water, you know, a nice little mixture. Enchantment. Bend the will and conviction of those around you. So it's not enchantment like Skyrim enchantment, where it's like you enchant a weapon. This is more of enchanting friend and foe alike. Charm and incapacitate a creature. It cannot attack you. It cannot act. Divination. This is more of, let's see, dreams grant you glimpses that let you influence the future. We get some random portent dice, excuse me, not potent. Here today, use your reaction to change the die of any attack roll or save throw rolled near you. So we'd be like, hey, you know, you missed that attack. Let me, let's rewind. You didn't miss that attack. You know, you could do stuff like that. Illusion. Basically, pretty straightforward. This is minor illusion. You can cast minor illusion as a bonus, like well, illusory, even image. And then finally, transmutation. Your innate fascination with the structure of things is granted you incredible power over crude matter and its manipulation. Pretty straightforward. Transmutate stuff, a bit more alchemical. So, since currently on this, like I said, early Saturday morning, no one's here, I am going to leave this to chance. We're going to roll and pick a random number from 1 down to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to pick a number. Or actually, we can tell it to roll a d8. We'll keep it a d8. Because that is an actual die in D&D. So we're going to roll a d8. Alright, hold on. Okay, it's rolling. 3. So, the die wants Gale to be a necromancer. In my personal playthroughs, I go evocation. So we're going something different. Gale is going to be a necromancer. Now we have to choose some spells. Now we got to keep in mind though, if we use a necromancy spell and we kill a creature with it, we regain hit points equal to twice the spell slot level used. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on. We gain basically that times potentially 2 or 3 if it's a necromancy spell. So let's keep that in mind. We can learn some spells. Now, currently we have some prepared spells, but we want to learn some that obviously we don't know at present time. So, for example, Ray of Sickness is a poisoning spell. It's a necromancy spell. That could be useful for the regaining of hit points and things like that. Magic Missile, great spell. I always like to learn that. Basically, if it can hit a target, it does. It cannot miss. As you can see in the description, shoot 3 magical darts, each dealing 2 to 5 force damage. They always hit their target. Good spells. So we're going to learn Magic Missile. Other than that, I think I have to sneeze. I can sort of... Excuse me. I felt it coming. Anyway, so we need to learn another spell as well. And learning a spell does not necessarily mean we can cast it. We have to prepare it as well, hence the last portion here. I think, necromancy-wise, because we don't know any current necromancy spells. We know some conjurations and things like that. We know another conjuration, and of course, we're learning Magic Missile. Yep. I think let's go Ray of Sickness. Let's start our necromancy journey with a necromancy spell. Preparing it. So currently we know grease, cover the ground in grease, slowing creatures. Shadow Reaper. What happened to the old build? Nothing. This is one of our companions. We're just we just got a new companion in Gale. So we're getting Gale ready for some stuff. Our Elsian, I still haven't figured out how to pronounce our character's name, is still very much our Warlock, Dark Urge, still there, but now we are building out our newest companion, is what we're doing. So Grease goes on the ground, slows people, possibly makes them fall. Thunder Wave, hey, boom, push, pretty straightforward. Sleep, put creatures into a magical slumber. See, okay, just joined, was confused at first. No worries. So sleep, combined 24 hit points, which very early on, not bad, but very quickly, creatures have over 24 hit points each one. So sleep can get out of here, in my opinion, for sure. Witch Bolt. Link yourself to a target with a bolt of lightning. Deal an additional 1 to 12 lightning damage each turn by activating it. Not bad. Mage Armor. Protect a target from attacks. Increase its armor class to 13 plus its dex mod, but the target cannot be wearing armor. So we could cast this on ourselves, and that would be it. Everyone else is wearing armor. So not bad. A little defense, you know? But we definitely want Magic Missile. I'm thinking... let's keep Grease. We can cast Fireballs to link up with the Grease and catch the Grease on fire. Plus, this is a nice crowd control, a little CC action. If someone gets close to us, lightning's not bad, so especially if they're in water. So I'm going to drop Thunder Wave and go with our Necromancy Ray of Sickness. So there's our Gale for right now. Okay, so here's our party. We have got our Warlock, we've got a Cleric, a Rogue, and a Wizard. Okay. So basically, this is now a little waypoint. So like if I wanted to fast travel to it, we could. We can fast travel over here as well. So now, we've got to still find a way into the ruins to explore. And those are this direction. So let's keep going. Alright, so we could come over here, back towards the ship. I'm not seeing like any ingredients or anything on the ground. We can make our way over this way. We can also start coming over here. Some structure, it would appear to be. So let's do that. Actually, on second thought, let's backtrack. There's a little net trap here. Let's come up here. We'll go to the ruins shortly. Don't you worry. Alright, so we're gonna come up here. You can see ruins over here. Right over here. Hey, we got some people. Let's have a little chit-chat, shall we?
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Holy house. Under elf.
Lay tight there, Nissa.
So, because they, tieflings, do not like drow, which is what we are, we can say, hey, if you value your life, you best get stepping. Or we can just straight up attack them. Now, Shadow Reaper, I don't know if you're still here or not. If you are, feel free to make a choice. Otherwise, we flip a coin. So I'll give you a second. Like I said, if you're still here. But I'm going to get my coin flip ready. All right. Okay, so currently nothing there. So we're going to pull up our flip a coin, and we're flipping. And we have got, don't know if you can say it or not, heads. So we're going to try to intimidate. All right. So essentially anything we roll, with the exception of 1, we win because we have a +5 because of our charisma and our intimidation. Boom. Don't need to see it add up. We know it wins. Continue.
Demaze.
Come.
Gale approves of our intimidation.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
I'm gonna lean into say please.
Never.
Astarion and Shadowheart approved of that as well. Alright, so they're heading off. I'm gonna come over here. We're gonna
Observe and
attack.
listen. You'll hear goblins before you see them.
I've always wondered, because I never look. Let me go into the tactical view. Can we attack the top? Nope, just the bottom. Okay. So basically, we attack the bottom of the cage. The base, the weakened base, has 5 hit points. There we go.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
Okay, well, let's find out some things. What exactly is a creche?
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
Okay, well, a simple thank you wouldn't go amiss. Just saying.
You may may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
Okay. Well, I think journey together, you know, even though a bit rough around the edges. But Izel did help us in the Nautilade, so we know could be useful. It's saying, hey, I know how to get ourselves a cure. So logically, it makes sense.
You are full up. Dismiss your weakest warrior.
All right, well, Gale's face like, you sure about this, buddy? I'm not so sure. Shadowheart always scowling. Astarian's somewhere. So I think we will... I'm trying to think. Do I want to keep this party as we go into the ruins? Or do I want Lysel? Lysel could be useful in the ruins. I'll just tell her, wait in my camp.
Very well, but heed my words. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A crash must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru. Our very lives depend on it. I will be at your camp. Do not keep me waiting.
Okay. So Shadowheart did not like our choice, but Gale did. Those popped up in the upper left. But I want to change my party composition. I want Lae'zel to come help us. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just go to camp real quick. I'm not resting or anything like that. We're just going to camp. And I'm going to come over. Oh, we got a notification here. Basically saying, hey, you've got a chest.
What's hiding here?
Let's go check it out real quick. All right, lots of goodies. Whenever we say send to camp, like for some items, you can see the Dark Mind and Slave Mind have showed up here. But Mask of the Shapeshifter, we have. I believe this is because I had early access, and these periwinkle items have come with it. I believe this all is because, hey, you had early access, you get this stuff. But this Mask of Shapeshifter, basically you put it all in and we can shapeshift. It's very useful in some different instances. So I'm going to take that. This peculiar clothing chest, I'm going to open that up. We've got a cape of the Red Prince. Loot of the Merryweather Bard. A bicorn of the Sea Beast. So, you know, your more traditional type of hat. And then Needle of the Outlaw Rogue. That is a dagger. I'll leave it for now. The bicorn of the Sea Beast. I can't think of anyone who it would look cool on currently. But this cape, I'm gonna take that cape, thank you. And then we have a Bewildering Adventurers pack. Let's open you. So we got a nice amount of camp supplies. We got some different potions as well. So this Elixir of Hill Giant Strength, Animal Speaking, Flying, Mind Reading, and Featherfall. All are pretty useful. I'm just going to pick those up. And then these camp supplies, if I do this, and I think I have to pick them up first, then we can move them to our food storage of sorts. Drake General die, so it's just the die. You want to change the color or something? You can. There's other dyes as well. Periwinkle, this is very fancy attire, but not for us. Anyhoozle. I'm gonna put on our cape. So now we've got this nice little Drake, what was it? A Red Prince that has a little dragon on it. Or dragons, I should say. We've got, of course, potions and whatnot. But the supplies, I'm going to add those to our camp supply pack. And then the potions I would like to distribute, potentially. But I want to first come talk to Astarion. I think Astarion's going to be not quite as helpful.
I am enjoying the latest addition to our little group. Lae'zel is delightful. In a very look at me twice and I'll dismember you kind of way, of course.
How about you stay here for a little while?
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Just stay, please.
I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here. Well, you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
And then let's come over here, talk to Lae'zel.
Chatter already, Tusky.
Join me, please.
It is done.
Boom. All right, so Lae'zel needs the level. Let's do that real quick. All right, so currently, fighter, health goes up and gets action surge, so immediately gain an extra action to use this turn. Multiple attacks, that kind of stuff. Extra movement if need be. We like that. Rearrange my party as far as the little order of things here. And let's go ahead. Or no, we don't want to head out that way. I'm used to doing that after resting. Leave the camp. All right. Now, let's get over to those ruins, shall we? So here they are. I think we'll come over here. Kind of approach from the front of the ruins. I think that's what we'll do. By ruins, it's a chapel. All right, we're at the chapel entrance. We got some people. We got some XP as well. Okay, so have a little walk forward.
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
Ship, you say? Well, we can assume they're talking about the Mind Flayer ship, of course. So we got lots of options. We can do strength checks. We can just talk to them. But we have 8 total options. So unless there's someone in chat, I'm rolling a d8. Because I want to have as little choice when it comes to some of these things as possible. All right. So pulled back up our d8. You can see it's still sitting on the 3 where it was last time. We're going to roll. All right, it is chosen 6. So we're going to try to intimidate. The only thing you own is your life. Leave before I take that too. That's pretty metal. All right, so we have our 5. So we have to roll a 5 or higher. 7, success.
Well, in that case, come on you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese. Now move it!
And we got approval from Gale and Shadowheart.
It would have been quicker to kill them.
You'll say Lae'zel is very much action-oriented. Let's just fight everybody and everything. All right. Check
Time and the elements
plaques.
have left the plaque unreadable.
Okay. So we've got. I thought Yeah, there's a crate up here. Let's check it out real quick. All right, fish, sun melon piece. I'm going to send those to camp. Or, I thought I had both of them selected. Whoops. All right, otherwise, let's just come on down this way. There's a crate here. You'll notice this foundation block is sitting above cracked stone. That is something that can take place if you want. I'm just going for the slightly more straightforward approach for this area. Alright, so over here I got a backpack and a burlap sack. We'll check those out. Twisting vines, they can entangle you, potentially. Alright, a torch. I'm going to send that over to Gale. I'll pick up these thieves' tools, as just in case. Pick up that as well. Camp supplies. Some more camp supplies. I'll take those too, why not? Alright, now we've got a locked door. Oh, and actually, another thing. We have a shovel. I'm taking that shovel. That will be explained and shown later on.
Everything all right out there?
Alright, so now we've got more choices. There's 5 of them. I don't think there's such thing as a D5, because it's 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on. So we're gonna do choices between 1 and 5. So pick a number. Pick a number between 1 and 5. Oh, that's a -5. Minimum, excuse me, is 1. Showing you guys here. Maximum 5. So, number between 1 and 5, generate. It says 5. Right there. So we're just gonna leave. Not my choice. Alright. But what I can choose to do is come back to this little foundation block. See if would take much to send that stone crashing downwards is what our character said when we said to use it. There's this coiled rope as well. So if we try to attack the coiled rope, we have a 100% chance to hit. Okay. Now, before we start jumping in, I haven't saved in a little bit, so let's save. All right. So if we try to jump down...
Seems like the best way.
Okay. So we've got some baddies here that are inspecting the very loud noise that just happened. It makes sense. So we've got one person here, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got an oil barrel. Just throwing that out there. Now what I would like to do, start off with the Great Eldritch Blast, of course. And I think I'll end my turn there. So they just coated their weapon in a poison, is what it looks like. All right, Shadowheart, can you hit this oil barrel? So some of them are immune to fire damage, is what showed up there. Even though they took a lot of damage from it. All right, now I think Shadowheart, from a more tactical point of view, this person's got a bow, this person's got a bow, this person's wielding a two-hand, this person's got a bow. So let's make them run into the fire in order to be able to really attack us. They can't attack through the door, so I think the best bet for Shadowheart right now would be kind of come over this way. Let's see if we force their angle. One, they're gonna take damage. All right, now Lae'zel, you may need to get out there and do some heavy damage. Let's see if we jump you forward like so. And just a regular attack. Good choice, good hit. All right, Gale is hamstrung currently, so reduced movement. Let's see. I don't know if we can hit a Ray of Sickness. 70%, 65%. Let's go with you. And that gained him some hit points. The advantage of using the necromancy spell in that case. And bring him here, just keep him safe for now. Another person died from their fire. So currently it's up to us. Don't have anything that'll just guarantee a hit, I don't think. Because we're gonna try to move. We would need to try to move first. And then actually like move. Yeah, so right now we can't really do much. We'll just stay there.
Hey, someone's in here.
Went to go get backup. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do now is let's do some bless on Lae'zel, Shadowheart, and then us. Help out with saving throws. Just show you 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws. All right, Lae'zel, get out there. Let's do some work. Since you can jump, go attack. Boom. Now the new person that they've added is way over here. So we'll just kind of chill right here. We could even close the door on them if we wanted to.
I don't fancy their chances.
Now Gale, let's try to get you out of the fire. Okay. Dashing, improving their movement speed. Now for us, try to jump. I don't know if we can. Yeah, we don't have enough movement to get over here. So I'm just gonna.
Very well.
Good. Run through not active fire. Kind of do the same with Lae'zel. Or Shadowheart, sorry. She took a little hit. Now what if we just come running out?
I will not know failure.
Boom. And let's go ahead and do the action surge. Get another attack. Success. All right, let's come check out some bodies for some loots. So we got a bandit's key. Some leather armor if we wanted to change up the look. Torch. Lae'zel, why don't you have that? Short sword, don't need. Okay, we'll leave that alone for now.
I'll catch a break.
Some other stuff over here. As you can see, we got foods, wines and cheeses, the likes of which we've never seen before. Portrait of Fame. We'll take that, sell it. Gold. Some water. No. Feather. Bless is just worn out. It's fine. Let's get this cheese though. Big Pac-Man looking cheese wheel.
No more praise. Only dust and silence.
Get the supply pack.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
All right. Let's see. Gold always. These we can just add those to the wares. Sell those off. And then another cheese. Please. Thank you very much. Otherwise...
Something good here.
See if the shelf contains anything. Not really. There's some books over here. And for most of these, I'm just going to read them real quick. If they give us, you know, anything, obviously we can go for it. Like quests, we already read that one. And we already read these. So a lot of them, just the same, over and over.
Indecipherable text covers the plaque.
Dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
Nothing there. Check out this crate. Okay, nothing there. And then this is the door that we tried to come in initially. All right, let's come back, search some bodies. Let's keep doing that. Take that, I'll take thieves' tools. Everything else, we can just leave that alone for now. No? Boots and gloves. Let's look. For style, we don't have gloves. In fact, none of us have gloves. We all have some sort of foot covering. So, leather gloves. We'll send those to Shadowheart. These javelins can be thrown, so I'm going to send those to Lae'zel for now. Simple toxin. Basically, we can coat our weapon in this simple toxin. Toxin. Give a little extra damage. I'll send that to Shadowheart. Alchemist Fire. I'll take that. Go there. Another book. Might as well read it. It's got a decent little worth. A simple robe. Gale might need that. Some burning hands, which is like melee close up. I'm gonna give that to Gale. Just in case someone gets close to him. Since we don't have the thunder wave, we can just say, hey, burning hands real quick. Bah! Hit a little fire. Now, if Gale comes over, let's check out. Basically, it's the same thing. Quarterstaff, same thing. So this person has Gale's equipment, more or less. Now, as far as inside of the room we dropped in, check this out. Not worth it. Nothing. Nothing just hanging out on the ground either, it looks like. Another book to read. Okay. They're both worth 14. Let's... Wait. Let's pick those up. I don't want to pick up all of the books. A little brimmed hat. I think Gale could use that. We'll send that to Gale. Gale, since you're a wizard, give you a more wizardly looking hat. There we go. All right. There's another little spot over here to check out. Book of Final Breath. Let's read.
Let's see what this does.
Come see this. It's explosion. You're blocking my light. It's not much information. Add it to our wares. Why not? Over here, a vase with an ancient scroll. Sealing a ritual. Interesting. Send that to Shadowheart. Try to spread out some of the wealth, if need be. Some thieves' tools.
I'll take that.
Yes, we will take that.
No lock. No handle. How does it open?
So it's locked, but there is no lock. There is no handle. There must be another way to open it. Alright, just make our way through. More books. Lots of books. The Unclaimed, which we already have a copy of that. There's no other real containers. It's just books, 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 books. It's a library. Alright, let's check this chest out. Candles. Let's check the plaque.
You do not recognize the language on the plaque.
Okay. Chapel records. Might as well read it. Some different people. Different kinds of conditions, possibly of death. I believe these are gods. I don't know that much. Let's pick up and add that to our wares. And then there's another little chest, a looter's trunk. 1 piece of gold. But we have perceived that there's a lever here. Sounds like it opened something behind us. Could that be what opened our door? It is. So now, make our way in here. Okay, no loot. Just candles and a door. So we'll do that. Okay. Now we're in a dank crypt. Got some gold out of that chest. There's another chest over here.
This place wasn't built for the living.
Scroll of protection from good and evil. Protect an ally against the attacks of and powers of aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. Pretty useful. I'm splitting this. I'm gonna send one of these to Shadowheart and another to Gale. They're a bit, yes, we're a caster, but they're a bit more on the, Gale's just pure caster for, you know, most of it. And then Shadowheart's more of protections, wards, buffs, things like that. Nothing in the vase. Over here is another chest. Little torch. Little book. Over here as well. This glass chalice worth a little. Take that. On Death and Resurrection is... It's kind of hanging out here. Let's read it. Metatext, rebound, all kinds of info. Let's add it to our wares. Otherwise, we've got a locked door. So if we come over here, just check it out. It's locked. These are open. Perception has failed. What are we perceiving? There's a vent that's here. There's a plaque.
The text on the plaque is a mystery to you.
There's all kinds of stuff. I know the exact trap that's in this room, but I'm just gonna walk around. So the sarcophagus is trapped. Is essentially what we're looking at. Another rapier. Not gonna take that. Come over here, just look around. There's gargoyle head on the wall here, on the wall here, and then there's another one here as well. There are vents on the ground. Nothing in the crates. Nothing here. Some other sarcophagus over here. This halberd, though, this could be something that maybe Lae'zel or Shadowheart could use, potentially. So let's find out. Let's go to Shadowheart for that. Okay. We've got a soul coin. These coins can power infernal engines. I'll take that.
Strange coin. I wonder what it's worth.
Ruby ring. That's going into the wares. Okay, so real quick, this halberd. So if we come to Shadowheart, Shadowheart could use it. Would lose a little bit of AC, a little protection because of dropping the shield. So if I do this, you'll see AC goes down to 14, but now she's got, you know, cool looking halberd. Or, just saying, what if Lae'zel uses it? If Lae'zel can use it. It does the same damage, but it's just essentially, there's one different type of attack. So, and it also has extra reach as well. So I think benefit-wise, this would be better for Lae'zel currently. Okay. And then we've got another.
Within reach.
Oh, Lae'zel's my
Shouldn't have wished to live in more
party leader.
interesting times.
Okay, another locked door. So basically, we gotta find a way to open this coffin. We have no trap disarm toolkit currently, but we essentially need not worry. So I'm going to solve our conundrum real quick. So I'm going to separate myself from the party.
Action, not reaction.
Lae'zel, I want you to lead everyone out here, just in case this goes sideways. So Lae'zel's going to take them.
Let's move.
Here we are. Real quick, let's check some of the things around here. Bones. All right. So, the thing we need to do is there's actually another vent right here. Now, the fact that no one perceived it, I don't know if my plan will actually work completely.
These birds have seen everything.
We're gonna try. So, let's come on over. We're gonna move this crate. We're gonna move this crate. Let's just move these to here, and then to there, and there. And your strength dictates like the heavy items you can pick up and move around and stuff, and how far you can throw them. All right, so this, like I said, there should be a vent like right there. And this one, if we do this. So essentially, we're trying to cover both vents, and there's a button that's here. All right. So before we do this, let's save. Like I said, just in case things get really sideways. I want to open it. All right. So it's entered turn-based mode. So in my turn, I should be able to come over to this button. That turns off the traps. Come over to the sarcophagus. We've got a key, and we've got the Watcher's Guide, which is a spear. When the spear misses its target, the wielder's next attack roll against that target gains True Strike. Let's pick that up, and let's just leave. That's the end of our turn. In fact, I'm gonna come back to us in exit turn-based mode
with haste,
because the trap was disarmed. I put these on here just in case. So essentially what this trap does, these vents have grease, oil, if you will, that comes out of them. These gargoyle heads shoot fire, And there's some on this side of the room. There's vents on this side of the room, vent here, and then a vent here. Fire comes in, engulfs the room in fire because of the grease. That's how you do it. Or I should say that's how it happens. I like to put the crates on here because since we're standing here next to the button, just in case grease comes out, it shouldn't set all of this on fire. If something goes wrong, we hit the button. That turns the trap off. We leave. Pretty straightforward. All right. And we'll just put ourselves back with the group. Open this door. Using the key we just picked up. And actually, the spear, I'm going to give that to Shadowheart. So that way does a bit more damage, I believe, than the mace. No, it's the same, but we get a little extra potential on the dice rolls. Also, if we need to, throw it, but it'll also, if we miss with it, next attack gets True Strike, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. These gloves, we picked those up. Here they are. Shadowheart now has gloves. All right, we're in business. So we proceed.
I'll take this way.
Oh, Shadowheart's leading. I would like to lead, please. Thank you.
Very well.
All right, so in here, we've got these entombed scribes.
But no sign of a struggle.
Another scroll of burning hands.
The bones are intact. Would not scavengers have disturbed them?
I'm actually going to give this to Lae'zel. Just in case we want to throw down a little fire. So let's search the room. Kit! Ayo! How's it going? Trying to catch things up lately. Been busy at work mostly. What'd you miss with the new game? So we spent 2 hours last time creating our character because people in the chat watch. And then today, people have jumped in and out of the chat. And when people have not been here, I've been making choices with dice rolls, picking numbers, flipping coins, things of that nature. So now we're exploring a dank crypt, as you can see over here. And to give you an idea of what our objective is, in here, so there are these ruins. We found a way into them. Inside of there, we found a locked door, but there's got to be something interesting behind it, right? And then that strange door led us deeper into the ruins. There are bound to be some interesting artifacts down here. Outside of the ruins, when we first came in, there was a group of bandits, essentially. Outside, we persuaded, or we intimidated them into being like, hey, if you mess with us, you get done, son. You're gonna get got. They believed us. They went away. However, when we tried to get into the ruins, there's a locked door. Our random choice said, just leave. So we found another way into the ruins. In there were another group of bandits who were not too happy. We had a fight. We won. Now we're exploring. Is what we're doing currently. And then from the last time, we have added people to our party. So we have extra people in our party currently. Trying to watch from the beginning before you went live. I gotcha. Yeah, feel free. Take your time. Catch up on whatever you need. Little necklace in there. Adding that to our wares so we can sell it. I'll take that gold. Thank you very much. Then over here is a door right here. So we're gonna come on over.
I'll give it a shot.
Open this up. See what's inside. Okay, another room. Some open sarcophagi. I think that's a plural for sarcophagus. There's a book of dead gods and a heavy chest and a sarcophagus. We'll start.
Forbidden knowledge. Without a doubt.
Another soul coin for powering infernal engines. Ring. We're gonna sell that. Heavy chest. Necklace. Selling it. There we go. And then there's this book right here that is locked. It is a locked book. Intrigue bound, dear readers.
Book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Reminds you of old D&D on the original Xbox. Yeah, this is D&D. This is a D&D game. All right, so now, Kit, since you're here, we have 4 choices. We've picked up a book with a giant lock on it. We can use our arcana, search for an arcane rune to sabotage. We can use the strength we don't really have to try to smash the lock open. Or we can use our warlock charisma to channel our patron's strength into the lock, or we can leave. It's your choice. Since you're here, you can hear me. Choose 1, 2, 3, or 4. Simple as that. I make trivial decisions, whereas you guys or dice rolls. I should probably get my actual D&D dice. I think I have those somewhere. I could use those to roll. Granted, trying to show that on like stream, I'd have to be like roll and somehow tilt it up. But mine's thinking 1 or 4 right now. You gotta make a choice. 1, we try to sabotage, or 4, we just leave. 1 or 3, okay. So if our charisma has a +3, our arcana, -1 from intelligence, but we do have a +2 in arcana proficiency. Your choice. It's 1 or it's 3. Either one. Your choice. No matter what happens, we go with it. Or if you want, I can flip a coin and make the choice that way. Let's do 1. Okay. We're going to search for an arcane rune to sabotage. So we have to get a 15. So we have to roll a, 14 or higher because of our 2 little modifiers here. Ooh, we did not do it. We did not do it. Our character is not very good at these dice rolls. Now we could try to roll again using our inspiration, or we can just let it be. Kit, you've got 2 choices. Again, we can roll again, or we can just see what happens with a failed roll. I'll give you a second. Otherwise, I'll make my executive decision. TikTok. Let's see what happens. Okay.
The tome does not take kindly to your tampering. A feeling like pins and needles lingers under your skin, pricking and prodding.
Okay, so now we're back to trying to smash the lock open, or we can leave. Now, I'll make the executive decision on this, because you clearly want us to try to open the book. So we're going to try it again, but this time using strength. 15, we have no bonuses, so we got to get 15 or higher. 13, we failed again. Okay, so let's continue.
The impact reverberates through your body as if you just slammed a hammer into solid adamantine.
You're going to say that anyway.
Doesn't budge.
Okay, well, we can just leave. Now, here's the interesting thing. What if
Like it will be done.
another character tries to open the book?
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
So, in this case, Lae'zel has strength. Let's see what happens. Lae'zel has better roll than us, so we're gonna try to smash this lock open. Just like,
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
so as far as religion goes, she has no bonuses, but might as well try to examine that book a bit more closely. It's only a 10. 4. We are not having the dice
You
rolls.
stare at the dark and decimated words, the more your head aches. There is no meaning to be found here.
But we received an item. Scroll of Ray of Enfeeblement. Weaken a foe. They deal half damage with their weapon attacks using strength. Okay. Now the book is still there. We could try to say have like Shadowheart, who is very much so a cleric. Like a dice not on our side. No. That has been the story through this whole playthrough so far.
Time to dally.
So let's have Shadowheart. Names of dead gods, most of them unfamiliar and unpronounceable. Blah blah blah. Okay. Just it's dead gods. That's all we see. Alright, so now from here. Let's keep moving into this main room of the dank crypt, examining bodies. A heavy key. Okay. Who knows? Maybe that could have been useful to open that book. Who knows?
No traps, please.
And another 3 scroll of protection from evil and good spells. So I'm going to split these up. I'm going to take one. I'm going to send one to Lae'zel and another to Shadowheart. All right. So now we've got this very cool looking statue here. And there's a plaque below it.
Seems simple enough.
Check it out.
It's Jago, scribe of the dead.
The inscription is in a language unknown to you.
So this is, we know who this is. This is the scribe of the dead. Now if we look around a little bit, a little vase here. Ah, what is this? Another button, similar to what we found in the other room.
Time to press ahead.
Something over there.
We didn't see the very obvious button, but these two did. All right, so now, before we do this, let's take a short rest.
Patched up. Pushing on.
Recover some hit points. As a warlock, we recover spell slots as well. Let's push the button. What could happen? In fact, I'm gonna save before we push the button.
Something just woke up down here.
Something did just woke up down here. That is correct.
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
It's a fair point. We're in the dark right now, so they may have a hard time seeing us. So currently, we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different entombed scribes for the most part, and 1 warrior. As far as their locations, there's one here, there's one here, there's one here, and there is one here. All right, now with our Eldritch Blast, can't hit that one, can't hit that one. So that means we would probably need to move a little bit. There's Daug. There's Daug right there. He's can't be seen, but there he is. Oh, he's got a wagging tail. He's looking at me. His ears are back. His tail's wagging. Like he's gonna yell at me or something. Drake, what are you doing? You want to be on camera? You want to come here? Do you want to come here? Come here. Here he comes. He's off camera still. Draco, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh my goodness. There he is. There he is. There he is. There he goes. He just wanted to say hi. Okay. So let's see. If I were to move forward a touch and try Eldritch Blast again, 85% chance to hit. Is this on Steam? How much does it cost? It is on Steam. It is $60. It is a full price game worth every single penny, in my opinion.
Time for some bloody work.
Boom! Got a hit. Not bad. I'm gonna bring myself back a touch.
Finish this.
All right, now. Oh, let's see. Lae'zel Lae'zel. I keep calling Shadowheart Lae'zel. Shadowheart probably can't reach anybody currently. Let's go ahead and that's concentration if concentration gets broken, but let's buff some people up, shall we? Us. Us. There we go. And let's move ahead just a touch. Just a touch. Now, actual Lae'zel. Range-wise, it's a bit of a disadvantage, but let's try to hit. Boom. Killed that one. Okay, let's move down. Cutie Furry fan. Just remember those lines from your Skyrim playthrough. That's my navigator. All right, now for Gale, we've got some options. We could magic missile, but they're out of range. What if we grease? Get some of that grease right here. Potentially, well, one, it will slow them, but two, it could knock them prone as well. And then we could set the grease on fire.
With ease.
Knocked him prone. It didn't reach this one. That's okay. That was kind of a waste. Unfortunately, that's okay. I was hoping we could multi-level our grease. Oh, there's another one over here that I didn't... I don't know if I caught it in our little run-through of all the different enemies. But that's fine. Okay. Dashing forward. Right into us. Right at Gale, actually. The scribe is back up. Slowed. They're still in the fire, though. Okay, that's not bad. Eldritch Blast. Back him up. Get away from my friend. Now, we've got a small decision. Can we... Yeah, we can't hit... I wonder if I... Nope, can't do that. Oh, that's too far. Yeah, that grease helped us with one, but that should be more of a CC. So... what if 55%. Regular hits, 55%. Do some necromancy if we really wanted to. 65%.
Time to deal some punishment.
That's not bad.
Time to strike.
Lae'zel, yeah, Lae'zel this time, the real one. Missed. How about we take that action surge? We hit again. Thanks.
Rough tempest I will raise.
All right, now let's do some magic missile. One there, and one there. Okay. Oof. That was half of our hit points for Gale. So we've been silenced, which means anyone in this silenced area can't cast spells, basically. Or buffs that require vocalization. However, we're outside of said cone. We gotta move forward to do it. I was hoping that wouldn't be the case. All right. Let's see. Can I... We jump up and then move out, so that way we have high ground advantage against them. Okay. All right. Shadowheart. Let's see. Not enough movement for those. What about if we jump out of the silence? We could do a little something. We can turn undead. Pray to turn all undead that can see you. Might as well. That's a potentially very good spell currently. So they have been turned. And then I'm going to start moving this way. Over here. Jump over. Try to get this one that did not turn. Excellent. All right. Now, Gale, can you get up here with me? Yeah, you can. And then let's move you. Ray of Frost. They're turned currently. This will basically unturn them. Or are they still turned? Yeah. So that any damage will basically turn them back. But as they're turned, they run away. Opportunity attack right there. Another silence aura, but they did not silence the heavy hitters up here. You done goofed, son. You done goofed.
Let's get this over with.
Boom. There we go. Oh, what am I searching them for? We already searched them. They have nothing new. All right.
Can't slow down.
Let's come to the room we opened up.
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
It is indeed a lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus. Check the chest. Okay. So we have an amulet of lost voices.
It's been a long day. Better stop to rest soon.
We will. We can speak with dead with this amulet. I'm picking that up for ourselves. Gold, of course. Sage green dye. I'm gonna send that to camp. If we feel like dyeing our armor, I'm not gonna keep that around on us, taking up valuable space. Okay, let's check the plaque.
Here we go.
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
Okay. A richly adorned sarcophagus. Sarcophagus!
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
The worth of a single mortal's life. So, Kit, if you're still here. So we can say quite the question. What's the reason? Hey, why are you asking? So he has spoken. What he are you talking about? We're a little spooked by crawling out of the tomb. But what are you? A peaceful undead. Interesting. Why aren't you attacking me? Or we can just start attacking. So Kit, if you're still here, you got some choices. Otherwise, I leave it up to random chance. But we've been given some information. I'm not going to point out what that information is. But like I said, if you're still here, it's your call. I'll give you a few moments. Let's think it over if you're here. If not, we random. Okay. It looks like... Oh, I gotta swipe up. There we go. You want to say 2? Okay. What he are you talking about?
An arbiter of certain matters. But that is not important now. Wilt thou answer my question?
Okay, so now our choices have narrowed down. So, yes, we'll answer the question. I don't owe you any answers. We attack or we leave. So what you say? What you say? Say 1, okay? Ask away.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
So, we've got a lot of choices. We got 9 of them. Let's run through them. We have mortals live to die, to be slaughtered. That's choice 1. Number 2, mine seems worth little, as my blood calls me to harm others. 3, no one life is worth more than any other. We are all equal. We have 4, that depends on the person's deeds. 5, life's only value is as currency. Doesn't matter to me otherwise. We have 6, each life is of infinite value and merits sacrificing everything for. We have 7, the only life that matters is mine. 8, it depends on the mortal. And then we can use our Lothsworn answer. Life only has value where Loth decrees it. So since we are Lothsworn, we are part of the cult, as it says here, that spread through the Underdark. That's our goddess. So, got 9 choices, Kit. Choose wisely. Do the 9, okay. That's our Lothsworn.
What an imbalance. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Okay. We got some more inspiration. All right. So we completed our exploration of the ruins. We found the purpose behind the ruins, and that purpose is Withers, who is wandering around, checking out the surroundings.
These chambers are much changed.
He'll say it's been a while since Withers has been entombed. So he's wandering around taking it in. Seemed that was the wise one? Possibly. Going around, taking a little looky-loo. Okay. So now we need to get out of here.
These chambers are much changed.
Yeah, he's just basically, everything's changed. So, looks like there's a bit of light at the end of the tunnel. Now, granted, we can't go into this light, but we can escape this way. So, let's come on down. Move our characters, move our party over here toward this open area. It's kind of cavernous area. So if we say tried to click on the water, we could, you know, go to the water a bit, but we can't really go any further. That's why I was saying we can't go that way, but we can go this way. There's a little light over here. All right, let's come on forward. Ah, there's a ladder. There's a lever. Seems pretty straightforward what we got to do here. All right, let's take the ladder. Now we're outside. Show you on the map. Here's the ruins that we went into. Basically, we were here, we came over here, went down here to the entrance, got denied at the door, came back to the little hole that's here, jumped in, went through all of that, and now we're back out. Okay, so got a little skeleton. A little bit of healing. I'll send that to Gale. I'll take the gold. Thank you very much. Now we're just gonna make our way back out and up, which we can do right up here. Little balsam here, a little alchemical. Survival has failed. Lae'zel has spotted a dirt mound. This is why I picked up the shovel earlier. So we can dig up dirt mounds. And there's treasure. Another scroll of burning hands. They really like to give us this and then the protection, you know, evil and good. So I'm going to send this to Shadowheart. I'm taking the gold. All right. Anoxium. Hey, welcome. Good to see you. All right. So, I think what we should do now. Let's look. That's not the easiest way to do it.
Which way to the nearest
Gale is out of spell slots currently. Shadowheart is also out of spell slots and channeling divinity.
Assume nothing.
No one stopped me yet.
So I think right now the best thing to do is to get a long rest. So let's do that, long rest. We have enough camp supplies to restore all hit points and spell slots. Yes. So now we're back at camp. It is nighttime. And we can see that we've got Lae'zel wants to have a little chit chat. That's what the little exclamation mark is. Now if we look around, there's us. Gale's chilling here by the fire. And that's basically it, unless I turn around. Oh, it's Withers. Withers has come to our camp. He's found us. Oh no. All right, let's come talk to Lae'zel.
Very well.
A monster forms inside us, and you think to be idle. I knew your kind to be fragile, but I didn't foresee the severity. Be quick about your rest. We must locate a creche.
Okay. This isn't the most important, so I'll make the decision here. So, need to pace ourselves. We're hardly going to turn in our slave, are we? For the creche notion of yours, are you sure it's our only option? I'm just gonna go the more practical. Hey, we need to pace ourselves. If we're exhausted, how are we gonna be effective? basically.
A thick-headed notion in a complex circumstance. Do you suppose the parasites inside us dare to rest? That the Geich do not still pursue us with each peal of the bell? Take your rest. I will stand watch. Should a single tentacle split your skull, I will not hesitate to end you.
Kind of, and then okay. All right. Otherwise, Withers. What's Withers doing in our camp? Let's find out.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Okay. So, what kind of services can a skeleton offer? That seems a pretty fair question.
A mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
So basically, Withers, if we have any one of us die, not get downed and fight, but die, and if we can't revive them, Withers can. But that's not all. So, mention the cost, though. What is it?
A matter of coin.
But it costs 200 gold to revive an ally. Also, let's see. Oh, Anoxium. Just left Act 1 after 80 hours of game time. The game has so much content. Very true. That is very true. But also, Withers can help change our class. So if we want to respec, we can do that. But I'll just say, okay. What if I don't have that kind of gold right now?
Then I shall wait here patiently until it is acquired.
Okay. All right. I'll just leave real quick, but I want to talk to him again.
Fate spins along as it should. Although thou dost not seem to be in need of my services.
Yep, no one's down right now. Not to be rude though, but what are you?
There are many answers to that question. None are important.
Okay, well, skeletons aren't supposed to be able to talk, you know.
Correct.
Gonna explain any further?
No.
Alright, fair. I'm not gonna attack. Seems to be a quite powerful undead being. Doesn't seem smart. Plus, he offers a nice service. It costs a little bit, but seems useful. I will just leave for now. Okay. So, Gale hanging out by the fire. I'll have a little chit chat with him.
Go to hell.
Well. Watch your damn mouth. I'll throw this one to the chat. Kit and Anoxium. We got choices. We got 1, 2, 3. I had a good evening to you too. Or was there anything in particular I did deserve such a greeting? Or watch your damn mouth. I'm gonna throw it into a poll real quick. We have 1, we have 2, and we have 3. Now, we'll say ultimately this doesn't make a huge difference. Let me just bring that up. There we go. But I just want to see what you guys are feeling on this one. Draco, you're fired up. You're fired up. You're running around. All right. We're going to watch your damn mouth. Let me end that poll real quick.
Hold your horses. I'm just poorly making a point. go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless. But we've seen hell. It's real. And it isn't trivial.
Okay. He's just trying to make a point. Let's see. Sound a little more sad than when we first met Gale. That is true.
Merely contemplating. Devils, dragons, mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper. What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering through our heads like carnivorous feti. That's not abstract.
Okay. Oh, no worries. It's all trivial. Exactly. Well, what can I say, though? You're right. We're in deep you-know-what.
Point well made. I see. I'll wake you bright and early. We'll need to find a healer before the wee one gets hungry.
Okay. We'll just make the rounds. Have a little chit-chat with Shadowheart real quick.
Doing the rounds, are you? You'd better get some rest. What were you two talking about?
Well, we've talked to a couple of people now, so who? Let's see. Who was it? Withers? Was it Gale? Was it Lae'zel? We've talked to 3. But in each one, we're discussing next steps, for sure. We could be sassy about it. Or, what do you mean? I'll throw it to the chat. Because these are more relationship building answers for the questions. Not a Q&A. Not a Q&A. Let's do a poll. With our 1 and a 2 and a 3. Get those options flowing. Get those going. There we go. Okay. Just discussing those next steps.
I see. I'd be careful with Lae'zel.
Ah. Now. That's who we're talking about. Saying a trust Lae'zel. Like to stir things up, don't you? Stop looking for trouble. Stay focused. As far as I can find anyone just talking. And if anyone has me concerned, it's you. You haven't exactly been open about yourself. Another poll incoming. We are... Again, these are relationship building questions and answers. So clearly we know she's talking about Lae'zel. We know she doesn't like Lae'zel at all. But at the same time, she's been keeping closely guarded as well. Just saying. It's female jealousy. I mean, to be fair, whenever we tried to, or we went to rescue her from the ship, Lae'zel was like, no, don't. We don't have any time for this. All right. Number 4 has been chosen for the poll.
I have my reasons. They're nothing for you to be concerned about. Either way, be careful. You never know what lengths someone might take to solve this little problem of ours. And just to be clear, come daybreak, finding a healer is our first priority.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna say it's late. We can talk about this in the morning.
We did just talk about it. Let's rest.
Be like, hey, it's late. We need to sleep. No more arguing today. All right. So she disapproved of our choice, by the way. Let's go chat with Astarion.
Do you mind? I'm brooding.
I just love that response. I'm brooding. All right. Well, with that being said, we've talked to everybody. Let's go to bed. What are you doing? Draco, what are you doing? Come here. You want to be on camera again? Come here. Come here. There he is. There he is. Oh, there he goes. All right, let's auto select. I have no real need. Actually, these supply packs are pretty heavy. But I'm auto select currently because these could come in a pinch. Like, hey, if we don't have a whole lot of food on us, you know, let's not rush to use these supply packs. So we'll do full rest. All right, pretty peaceful evening. No drama. Talk to people. Now we need to get back on the road, so we'll leave camp. All right, so we're back here at the Chapelle entrance. We need to, as we can see here, we've got a quest marker to find the Githyanki Kresh. We need to find Zoru. That is what Lae'zel said that we need to do. Otherwise, quest markers, not much. Just come over to our quests. Of course, our personal quest is basically, since we're the Dark Urge. Draco is driving the lovely wife crazy. Draco, you gotta calm down. Let's see. But we do know that Lae'zel said, hey, Githyanki should be able to cure us. Shadowheart says first priority should be trying to find a healer. Those line up to this. And then, of course, our companions, you know, we learn some different things about them as we progress. So, finding this Zoru, that seems to make the most sense. So, let's do that. Now, I'm going to fast travel us over here to the roadside cliffs. That seems to be the... I mean, granted, we could just walk through here, but fast travel, why not? All right. Now, we can start making our way up and around and, you know, either through this way and up, this way and up. We got options. So, we're going to come up here. Here's where we freed Lae'zel, so we'll come over here. Some more unexplored territory. And then this is earlier on, I pointed out there was fire when we were down here. This is where it leads to. And I told you, we're going to come back here later. All right, otherwise, there's a little cart here with a snare trap that has been damaged. Let's just loop around this way. No resources currently, just wander around. There's a dirt mound with a shovel sticking out of it. Check that dirt mound out.
I hear shouting up ahead.
Oh. We should check it out, but be careful.
They're shouting up ahead. You just faintly hear it. All right, check this chest. Silk gland. Combine 3 of these, create a suspension. Okay, and then of course gold. All right, so there's something happening. Shouting coming from somewhere around here. I think best bet, tactically. I mean, granted, I know a slightly better tactical thing, but I'm gonna come up here to the high ground, see if we can get a vantage point. Hear the shouting over there.
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second! What's going on? Goblins are on our tail! Open the gates, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please, there's no time!
By the nine hells! Open the gates! Damnable roach! Provoke the blade and suffer its sting.
Battle begins. Large battle, the largest one we've had so far. We've all been rallied. All of us that share the same side, so we gain 8 temporary hit points by a friendly combatant's rallying cry. So right up here, Zevlor, this horn, that's what that rally was. All right, so here we are. We've got a goblin here, a goblin here. Let's see if we can touch him. We killed him and knocked him down. Always nice. I'm gonna see if I can come up here, potentially, with our rapier.
First step is the hardest.
Now they're off balance. Nice. All right, Gale. Let's get that grease working a good way. That's 4 targets with 1 grease, or these 4. I'll go with these 4. Knocked 1 prone. The others may be slowed if they're going forward, as you can see. Okay. Otherwise, Gale, let's get you maybe right up here. Give you a little bit of high ground advantage over these guys. Missed. I'm too close to you. Will's too close. Boom, crit. Jumped out of the grease. Threw a spear or javelin or something. All right, Lae'zel. Let's get you into the fight as much as we can. I'm thinking make you come this way, jump over that way your next turn. So somewhere right around, or actually, get you close to here, because this guy's knocked down. I forgot about that. Oh, we've been greased. Are those they're not connected. So I was gonna say if we went with fire. Now this person's a little close to that grease. If I fire this, that's risky, but didn't get him. I don't even think he got the ward either. All right, let's bring you a bit closer.
My sickle and sword.
All right, that got him. Oh, now they're focusing on Lae'zel. They're like, oh, there's people behind us. All right. I'm gonna use my Arms of Hadar. We haven't used that yet. Boom. All right, we still got high ground advantage here.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Got some high ground advantage as well. One there, one there, one there. This one over here, and that one there. These two seem to be the most priority targets because they're coming after us. Let's see if we can Ray of Sickness a little bit. Missed. Jump up out of the grease. Okay. War cry for the goblins. Lazel's up. Let's see if we can maybe get a bit of bleed going on this. There we go. Now, get that action surge. Come on over here. And a miss. We seem to be missing a lot with our wonderful and cool halberd. Jump. Let's maybe jump in the middle. So that way, next turn, maybe distract a little bit. Maybe Will can come over and help out. We got Lazel coming this way, so if this one turns around, got options. We got options. Okay. Moving around a little bit. What if we jump over? Rush attack. We missed, so next turn we have True Strike against this goblin. Will is a warlock as well, if you haven't figured it out yet. He's basically what we are. Okay. Speaking of warlock goodies, we have got this one, this one. I got two on this one. This one, though, the goblin boss seems to be causing some problems, so let's try to hit him. All right. There we go. A little bit of lightning. Down to 2, that's good. Oh, he just boomed a Will. It's like, get out of my way. All right, we need to jump back into the fight here. I don't think we're close enough for cleaving both of them. We can try. Got one, that's fine. Trying to run away. All right, Shadowheart, let's get you over here. Can you? That's 63%. It's not bad. Still missed. My goodness. My melee people not doing so well. Boom!
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
All right. No one left behind. Inspiration from Lazel, because none of the people will, the 3 tieflings, or not tieflings, 3 humans that were on the ground, tiefling up top, none of them died, which is nice. So, be right back. Got dinner prep for the grill tonight. Well, that's fine, because we're about to end the stream, actually. Got good timing. So, we've got level ups to do for 3 people here. We got a battlefield to search, and then we got to go through this gate, and we'll do that next time, which again, maybe later this afternoon or tonight, tomorrow. Not sure. Not sure when the next one is. We'll definitely do another one this weekend. This weekend, I'm not gonna stream Skyrim. Just hold off on that. Let's do some Baldur's Gate, because since we spent 2 hours creating our character, I want to kind of catch up on the gameplay portion of it. So, what we're gonna do is save right here. And we're gonna quit. We're gonna get out of here. So, that'll do it for me for now. Be on the lookout for the next stream where all of you guys make the important decisions. And before I go, as always, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. See you guys later.